keep the conversation going and talk about where we could see in terms of levels that we should watch out for the markets and individual stocks. We have Shilpa Rout, derivative lead analyst at Prabhudas Lilladher, joining in with us. Shilpa, very good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining in with us on ET Now as always. Let's start by talking about Nifty, right, and Nifty Bank. What is it that you could be expecting here? 20,700, we see it touching that mark, again falling back. So any particular level that one should watch out for as a support and a resistance for the Nifty?
Thank you for having me on the show. Talking about the indices, we see that there is a resistance around 22,800, and until and unless we breach on the upside from here, we might not see 22,000, 23,200 coming in very easily. However, there's a limited downside. We have a very strong support at 22,500 as well. So any sort of that you get intraday or maybe a couple of days towards 22,500 should be a buying opportunity, and to go long for 22,800 to 23,000 to 23,200 as well. Talking about Bank Nifty, we see that it is on the uptrend, but however, there is a psychological barrier. It's nowhere a technical barrier, but a psychological barrier, I believe, at around 49,000 mark. So once we cross that and sustain, we will see the 50,000 levels coming in very soon.
That's on Nifty and Bank Nifty. Shilpa, let's also talk about some of the energy names and energy movers. Obviously, being the top sectoral gainer today is Nifty Energy. Anything excited that you find in this pack, or do you think that the run-up that we've seen in some of these names is something that we could continue?
Yes, energy overall is actually doing very, very nice, and there are we've seen run-up Tata Power, NTPC, let's say in Coal India or ONGC. All these scripts in this particular sector has done very well. But keep a low, keep an idea on Coal India from here. Coal India, just trading at around 450, 453 zones. I believe, that has a very potential to test 480 to 500 zone with a stop loss of 440. So again, a very favorable risk reward. The other one would be, and also from this sector, look at NTPC. NTPC is also heading towards 400. So any dip towards 340 should also be accumulated for the target of 400.
Surely, we'll keep an eye out on that. But what are your thoughts on NMDC and Vedanta? Right now, like Anisha was mentioning, that iron ore prices, we analysts are believing that now iron ore prices have bottomed out. So, that positive comes in for these companies. On the charts for something like NMDC, Vedanta, anything exciting that you see for these two stocks?
Vedanta, we have seen, some sort of easy up move already. So for now, we might avoid, because the targets of 372 of 400 is where we were aiming at, and we're already at 55 odd zones. So, but yes, NMDC has again a good potential for a favorable risk reward ratio towards 300. Stock is trading at around 240 to 43. So keep a stop loss at 220 and stay long towards 280 to 300.
Surely, we'll keep an eye out on those levels for NMDC and as well as Vedanta. But, Shilpa, let's talk about some of the other bottom buzzers that we're seeing in trade. IDFC First Bank, that's making the list again. On the charts, you're finding that exciting?
Yes, of course. IDFC has been quite some time on our radar. The moment it is lost above 80, we see that, it is moving towards 80 to 90. 95 zones as well, because Bank Nifty, we aim at around 50,000 levels from here, then all these sectors oriented stocks will definitely move, and then this particular move, IDFC First Bank will also see 90 levels and above coming in.
Okay, Shilpa, lastly, if you could just leave us with what are the top picks that you're looking at today?
I have already mentioned Coal India, so that is one of the pick that I had today. The other one would be SRF. SRF is also showing a lot of momentum. The chemical and fertilizer space is also buzzing very strongly. And here, I believe SRF can do to 2,750 to 2,800. So it has already run up from the time I have been giving this recommendation. But yes, on every declines towards 2,640 also, you can buy, keep a stop loss 2,600 or just below that, maybe 2,595, and for targets towards 2,800.
Thank you so much for joining in with us as always, and giving us your insight on individual stocks as well as where the market is headed. That's something interesting to watch out for.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.